Did you know that apple cider vinegar can support nearly every function in your body, and it can reverse an assortment of illnesses and ailments that might plague you? Today I'm so excited to share with you 20 assorted ways that you can use apple cider vinegar to support your overall wellness. I guarantee many of these uses you have never heard before but can greatly benefit you. Let's dig into today's video. Friends, I love apple cider vinegar. It has been one of the most life-changing additions to my life. And as a naturopath, I recommend apple cider vinegar all the time with my patients. So if you frequently use apple cider vinegar, or maybe you've tried it here and there or are curious, today I can't wait to share with you these 20 powerful tips. So before we begin with my list of 20 items, when you're buying your apple cider vinegar, make sure it has the sediment at the bottom. We call that the mother. The mother is what you want in your apple cider vinegar. If you're not getting the mother, we're not going to have nearly the effect of these 20 items. So when you shake it up, you want to be able to disperse all of that goodness and use it for these purposes. So let's dig into the 20 different ways you can use apple cider vinegar. Number one, it can be used as a digestive aid, particularly helping your stomach reach the right pH level so that you can digest your food properly. So taking a shot of apple cider vinegar at the end of a protein-dense meal like a dinner will help increase your stomach acid and promote digestive process and minimizes GERD and indigestion and heartburn. The second thing you can use apple cider vinegar, it's an appetite suppressant. And when we consume apple cider vinegar in dilution, so we dilute it in a little bit of water, it actually enhances our feeling of being satiated. So if you're on a weight loss plan or seeking to lose weight and you feel like you're having cravings or you have hunger, this can be a really good resource. So instead of taking a snack or eating something, take a little bit of diluted apple cider vinegar with water. Number three is actually probably one of the most biochemically altering, metabolic changing resources apple cider vinegar delivers to our body, and that is it helps to regulate our blood sugar. There's a lot of research and studies that show that when we consume daily apple cider vinegar, it actually increases our insulin sensitivity. This is a way of reversing insulin resistance and glucose intolerance and helps minimize the predisposition to diabetes and prediabetes. So if you're having blood sugar imbalances, apple cider vinegar is great for that. Number four, it can lower cholesterol. Studies actually show that when we consume daily doses of apple cider vinegar, we can lower LDL levels. Number five, you can use it as a skin toner to balance the pH of your skin. It leaves a brightness to the skin because there are some enzymes in the apple cider vinegar, and it reduces the occurrence of acne. Number six, you can use apple cider vinegar to treat your scalp if you have scalp pH imbalances or maybe dermatitis or even eczema, psoriasis in your scalp. You want to wash your hair and then do your rinse. I like to use one of those cups that has a little spout, or even one of those hair coloring bottles that's got a spout, so you have a little bit more control over that delivery to your scalp itself. Let it soak in 5 minutes, rinse, and then condition, and your hair will also look really great when you do this. Number seven, it makes for a really good sore throat remedy. You can actually gargle with diluted apple cider vinegar, and it will ease and soothe sore tonsils, and inflamed throat that might be dealing with postnasal drainage or strep throat or colds and flus. Number eight, you can actually use it as a natural deodorant. So take a cotton ball, soak it in apple cider vinegar, and smear it underneath your armpits. It'll cut odor and helps to eliminate bacteria that might be causing body odor. Number nine, it can decongest your sinuses when you use it in a steam. So creating one of those like steam baths where you place your head over and maybe a towel over and you're inhaling steam. Apple cider vinegar diffused steam that's inhaled actually can decongest your sinuses and clear mucus and congestion from your upper respiratory system. Number 10, you can use apple cider vinegar as a mouthwash. This kills bad bacteria in your mouth. It eases gum irritation and inflammation of your gums and minimizes bad breath. You take 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar and put it in 1 cup of warm water and do a 30-second swish, and wow, your mouth is going to feel really great. Number 11, you can use apple cider vinegar to reduce the acid pH levels in your body. If you're monitoring your acid levels via pH strips, or you know you are a little bit more acidic, or maybe have a little bit more of an acidic lifestyle, bringing your body back to a more balanced approach is actually the way to reduce illness and disease. Apple cider vinegar can actually help balance your body's overall pH, bringing it into a more alkaline state. 12, you can use apple cider vinegar for herpes. The herpes category is broad, whether it's a cold sore or a genital sore or even shingles. At the first sign of that nervy twinge pain, you want to take a cotton ball that's soaked in straight apple cider vinegar and apply it right to that area. Usually on the mouth, you apply right on the mouth. Now with the genital area, depending on how close it is to the mucosal membrane, you might want to dilute in water, and definitely apply all over when you have a shingles outbreak. It actually cuts the duration of that kind of blistering and will dry it up quickly. So you can cut the time, sometimes by 1/3 or 1/4 of the time. Number 13, it's a sunburn pain reliever. I've talked a lot about some other sunburn pain relievers in this video. I actually love to get one of the spray bottles and add equal parts 1-to-1 water and apple cider vinegar, and you just spritz on the hot, inflamed, sunburnt skin, and it soothes it, it cools it, it cuts the redness, and just makes you feel a whole lot better. 14, it's a bug bite reliever. If you have pain, itching, welting, swelling, and irritation from any type of bug bite, you can soak a cotton ball in apple cider vinegar and you can dab on the bite. It'll ease inflammation, cut the redness, and even cut the itch and the pain. 15, it can control foot odor. If you wear closed-toed shoes and your feet stink, or maybe you have a child whose feet are just god-awful, putting their feet in an apple cider vinegar foot soak, so equal parts water to apple cider vinegar for 20 minutes a day, can cut the bacteria that causes foot odor. 16, it's also great for toenail fungus. Similar to the soak with foot odor, with toenail fungus, I actually will add in not only just the apple cider vinegar and water, but also add a cup of Epsom salts. Apple cider vinegar is great for fungal infections. 17, it can help relieve headaches. You can apply a compress soaked in apple cider vinegar, apply to your forehead, and it will ease headaches. The pain and that kind of pulsing feel of a headache, it'll ease that. 18, it can ease digestive discomfort like IBS-related gas and bloating. This works best when you consume the apple cider vinegar before a meal. You'll dilute 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in a cup of water, taken about 20 minutes before a meal. It'll cut gas and bloating. 19, it helps alleviate leg cramp pain. Apple cider vinegar is very rich in potassium, and the acetic acid also helps to enhance the potassium uptake, and leg cramps often are occurring because of low potassium levels. This is a great remedy if you're on any type of potassium blockers, most notably certain blood thinners and blood pressure lowering medications can block potassium, leading to muscle cramps. This is a great alternative and workaround without getting rid of your medication. And 20, it's a hemorrhoid reliever. Apple cider vinegar is anti-inflammatory and it has astringent properties that help reduce the actual swelling of a vein. It can shrink the vein, it can reduce the bleeding from a hemorrhoid, and it can ease the irritated mucosal membrane in and around the swollen vein that we call a hemorrhoid. Extremely powerful for those. So those, friends, are the 20 assorted ways you can use apple cider vinegar to benefit your health and wellness. If you're curious about some other ways to benefit your health and wellness, I'm going to recommend this video. This particular video is where I detail all the benefits of using castor oil pack therapy in your life. I consider apple cider vinegar and castor oil pack therapy 2 powerful ways to really support and enhance your overall health and wellness. So I want to thank you for tuning into this video. You deserve optimal wellness, and I'm really excited to share with you a really inexpensive yet powerful way for you to really hit a lot of different categories that might be plaguing you with this video. If you have any specific questions, comment in the comment box below. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you on our next video. I release videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. So make sure you tune in and hit that bell so you get notified. If you don't hit the bell, they won't tell you I've released a video, but definitely look for them Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. I'll see you later, friends.